And not surprisingly per se, because people had trust in the company's decision making. They all felt, I think, the company wants to start this process, they want to experiment this process and let them do it. Now what happened after that? For a brief period, the volumes had tapered down. Now the people who had invested came and said, "Mera to investment itna ho gaya, meri gaadi nahi bik rahi hai." The other guys probably behind the walls were smiling.
Yeah.
So that's the other way of looking at it. But jokes apart, I think it paid for us in the long run, but also it did give us a lot of things to ponder about. If I'm going to do it pan-India, what could be? So as I said, when you test waters, you also learn. You understand as to what could be going in mind of different stakeholders, right? So this has been a journey. So after that, we have not opened up. We may open up more stores, but we have at least understood what goes through the mind of people. To be very honest, hand on heart, not a single dealer left us.
Wow.
In fact, more dealers wanted to start operations. Obviously, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है types. More vehicles were selling. People were wanting to get associated. People knew I can't sell EVs, but still wanted to be part of the Tata Motors growth story. So the lesson for all of you and for us is, don't keep people in the dark. If you keep your stakeholders in the dark, if you don't tell them the fact and the truth, and the fact is, it was a very open and transparent process. It was not a process that I could handpick a Valerie Sinha and give her a dealership. It can never happen. They went through an interview process, but they had every right that I have been your partner for 2 decades. This is a gentleman who's been there only for half a decade, and he gets it in. But he got it on merit of various other parameters. It's not only the duration of your association, it goes on various. So that's how I think we overcome the trust factor.
No, I think the transparency of the conversation is
the most critical part. I think you must, once you've decided to enroll a stakeholder, believe me, you need to be transparent. You need to be transparent. You need to tell people your expectations. It's like going to a doctor and a lawyer. Never hide facts. It will blow up. It has happened to me. It will blow up at some point of time.
Wow.
There's certain company restrictions that you can't tell people some of the things that are there, and when people come to know, they feel bad about it. Mere ko bata. It's simple. There have been many partners with whom we would have ended our associations for various reasons. They have not done well. The businesses have flunked. They have not contributed to a market share. We would like to withdraw our dealership with them. We obviously don't tell the bankers till the last 60 days. Now, at the end of the day, the bankers' money is stuck. They have lent money based on my brand. So now, when they come to know at the last minute, they do ask me, why do I not tell them in the beginning? If I tell them, they are going to pull the plug on day one. And then what happens till then? So I have a selfish interest. But that selfish interest cannot be at the cost of breaking your relationship. So a stakeholder alignment is all about transparency and all about trust. And you've got to keep that. And never ever think that this is a one-time affair. My relationship with HDFC Bank is not a one-time affair. My relationship, and I just took a name of a bank. We have some 100 banks with whom we work. I have to understand that there are always fights and arguments and quarrels, but those are in the right spirit as to what, because I do what I want for my company, they do what's good for the bank, but at the end of the day, it doesn't cross that line, and I've got to maintain that. So transparency and trust is the most critical part.